Hey guys, what's up? Liru the Lance Corporal here. This video is a little bit late because I've been adding a bunch of stuff to the list of players versus viewers stuff that the viewers can send into the AO, whether it be friendly support or NATO or CSAT. But anyway, guys, this is also going to be the Friday recruitment video. But first, I've got to mention to everyone that's going to view this, and as well to the players that want to come in, this all will be done at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and hopefully this video will be up by about 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So that gives you, at least until our AFK check, about 2 hours and 15 minutes to get in. A little more of a narrow window, but I've been really busy working on this stuff. So anyway, to the viewers, the list is the first link down in the description. I have an Imgur link and I have a Dropbox download link. It's big, it's packed with a bunch of stuff. I've got booze on standby. I've got a bunch of stuff pre-made in the AO, so I can just copy, paste, and send it in. And I hope you do enjoy. When I finish talking, it'll transfer to some of the funny stuff that we might be sending to the AO that I worked on in this little pre-game stream. But otherwise, the AO is being built in the background. So, with that in mind, feel free to go through it. Feel free to comment, ask questions. I'll also be on Twitch about an hour early to address any questions at about 3 p.m. As I organize the players, and I might even get on there and start prepping much earlier than I normally do. So I'll start streaming even earlier, and I'll start, collecting everything. But anyway, guys, if you want to get in on this operation, all you got to do is in the third link, which is a TeamSpeak IP, just put the TeamSpeak, jump in. It'll take a few minutes because if it's your first time, we have a security check. Then you jump down to the help desk, and we will take care of everything else. Just make sure you are at least 18 years of age. And, yeah, we'll get up there, we'll tag you, and then, let's see. If I look down right now, there is 36 out of 58 slots. We have 2 on reserve for myself in a Tier 5, so we still have about 22 slots left. That's not including, we usually have an op run beforehand, and some people join up to fill it if it's still there, but we still have a good amount of space. But anyway, guys, yeah, if you want to come and play. This is going to be one of the craziest Zeus ops ever done. And to the viewers, I hope you enjoy. I hope you enjoy this. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. Go operate operationally. I'm going to play a bit of footage showing off some of the funnier stuff just in a second, and otherwise, go operate operationally. Take care.
We'll see how it plays out. No, where's Hyde? No, don't force walk, allow sprinting. Show model, there we go. Enable damage, there we go. And then... I need me some power lines. Otherwise, I'll just use transmitter towers. Yeah. That's annoying, because... Why the hell do we have all these ruins? Blah, blah, blah. There we go. Now, will we do a high voltage tower? That's what it was, right? Line it up with him. Honestly, what we could just do is, no, because that would put its XYZ coordinates probably, like, up here, so I won't do that specifically with it. We'll do it for what I have for goats, but, play in multi. I can just take whatever slot. That was full-on surprise butt sex. Raids by the fog monsters. Good times. Now, I won't be able to get custom noises for the power lines like it was done with the script, but we can still technically make it work, because all we gotta do... And then all you gotta do... Set him to... you can set him to prone. But what you can also do up here is set him to limited and stand. Just set that. Will he actually move, though? Come on, there you go. He may be a little bit retarded. And when I say a little bit, it looks like he's actually being very retarded. So I'm going to careless and hold fire. That helps. Bruh, you can't be this bad. Just go. Normal. Here, what if we waypoint him? Sometimes they need a little bit of help. You're killing me, Smalls. Just so it would creep slowly on them. Let's make the meme work. There's your fucking SCP for you. Like placing AA guns on them. Don't bastardize the power lines. You know, this could also work in our advantage here, because I could just, like, occasionally give it a move order and it would move around. And I think that would also spook the players a bit. Because if it only moved just a little bit. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. And you just slowly inch it closer while they're not paying attention. So he only works in, like, the range of 3 feet for whatever stupid reason, but I think that would be nice. I think that would be pretty fucking funny. Now, let me abort here. So that's how the power lines would work. What I also want to try... I don't think any animals show up except for bunnies. So Sergeant Fluffers already showed off. I would just put him in the corner as a scripted piece. Because I had him in. Yeah, no longer exists. That's just his gun. And I have the helmet floating above him. That way, when everything sets, it lowers itself. But to basically put this in multiplayer terms... You guys want power lines on everything, or excuse me, auto turrets on everything. Yeah, creep it slowly just to freak them out. We should make it into an actual SCP. Alright. So now how Fluffers works is really simple. He'll float a little bit. Alright, so I gotta recalibrate the helmet. All you gotta do is, and he'll be holding his sniper rifle, be on the other eye, that'll be covering one eye. Just add, attach, attach. Go, little Fluffers, go! But the VR entity, I'm going to give him a sniper rifle, and I'll literally just put him up on a hill with full skill and have him go nuts. Such a fast little rabbit. Hold on. Hold on, wait, I have an idea. If I arsenal him, though, it'll make him appear. I learned this lesson. See, he appears, and then you can't re-hide him, because if you hide him with Achilles, he won't be able to move. Or maybe he will. Maybe that's only for vehicles. That's only for vehicles. Okay, thank God. So what I can do... Where's the 408? Let's just go fucking nuts here. Just for a second. Here, let me also give him some ammo. Let's hide Zeus. Hide objects. Let's put some unarmed guys in. That's fucking brilliant. And you hear the little voice. Now it would be better if if we also arsenal him. Oh, I don't have a no setting voice. We make him speak French. French speaking bunny. Go Fluffers, take him down. Send in Goat Team 6 now. Wolves, what the fuck am I watching? You're watching progress, my friend. But we've been together for 8 months, Wolves. Always a pleasure to have you here. Is it bad if I'm just watching a bunny here murder people? Like, I feel like we're getting... I feel like we're making progress. Holy fuck, man. Crazy fucking bunny. Ah, his voice didn't say. But then again, if he has a virtual voice... Good God. He ain't messing around. All I imagine is that one thing from TF2 where the heavy asked the doctor, what was noise? And he just goes, it's the sound of progress, my friend. Oh, God, what the... Oh, no, that's the power line. No, he ran... I thought that was him running all the way down. No, he just run down here. Don't mess with my bunny. Alright, other things that'll be coming around. I gotta abort for a second. I think that's brilliant. You know, actually, no, let me get back in, because for this, because we can't spawn in any goats in the Eden editor, I'd have to make this on the fly in Zeus. So what I'm going to show you now is my envisionment of what I think we should do every time someone subs. An envisionment of Goat Team 6, but, you know, how we would make that. So I'll template it. I don't want to get myself killed, so let's do it over here. Thing 1, get some goats. Thing 2, get a quad bike. If it decides to load with a quad bike. Oh no, we can have it crewed. Not FIA, let's do a NATO guy. Move him aside, dupe him. Add this to the interface. And this is something I was rewatching the anime intro that was made for me by Banding. I hope he's doing okay. Great guy. And now all you need to do... Oh, they're actually moving around. Okay, well... This'll take a bit of dynamic work here. Let's turn his sim off. Make everything invincible. Adjust this. No, I know the vehicle's full. Just put it on. So I'm trying to specifically move it so its handlebars are kind of like that. I think some of you know where this is going. Now, I only want to hide the quad bike. So actually, I'm going to get these two off for a second. So it doesn't hide them as well, but hide objects. But it hides them as well, so if I can't make that work. Okay, so here's what I have to do then, as a backup. I'd have to make some in the Zeus interface beforehand. So that's not that hard. All you need to do is take a quad. Any quad will work. Find a nice quiet spot in the corner of the map to template this stuff. Well, no, first you make 2 copies. I'd like to line them up so they're parallel to the road, otherwise my OCD kills me. So do something like that. Control-Shift-C, Control-Shift-V. Do that. This one now, you hide the object. So take off show model. You'd still enable damage though. And now you Control-Shift-Z, Control-Shift-C and V to basically copy it and paste it in its original position. And you would make... We'll do 5 of them for testing. That way, this original one will show you how they're all lined up. So then you just play in multiplayer. Pick a spot, go in. Riders of the Storm. Mono goat. Goat goose. It's good shit. It's good shit. Yeah, I can see everyone else's emotes. I probably won't be able to see my own then. I don't know. Twitch always breaks something every week, right, guys? It's ridiculous at this point. So we'll see all their markers, but yes, only those will show. So now if I take a man and I put him on, he still hides himself. God fucking damn it. That wasn't like that last time I played with this. Oh, why is this so difficult? So even if I preset him... You can set him out from there. That is annoying. Yeah, pick your poison. No matter what, you get screwed. Trying to think, how else could you do it? The only other way would then be use an asset small enough to fit in a goat. That doesn't exist. I'm gonna play around with a few combos here. What if we do that? But now, out of it, I only select the quad. It still makes them hidden. So what if I unhide? So only that's visible. No, it still doesn't work. Why you do this to me? Also, the quad won't move when it's hidden. Great. Oh, because it actually takes their sim out. That is weird. Why you no work properly when I want you to? So then the only way to actually make it work would be like a goat in a bike or something. Then you just hide the bike within the goat. Otherwise it... Okay. He wanted to go back. That's why we test ideas before we try to deploy them. We can make fireballs happen, though. Random invisible fireballs, why not? Use the sitting animation. Here's the thing, even if you could sit the goat on it, or even if you could sit the person on the goat would still need a way to move. Okay, let's get really fucking ridiculous here. This is a launch shot. Might work, might not. Give me a goat. Bit of a launch shot. No. Turn the sim off. Men. Take a heavy gunner. Give me, sit on floor. That was the wrong one. This is gonna be interesting. Alright. Raise them up a bit so they don't clip into each other. Yeah, there's features where you can negate that. They're only in Eden Editor. Okay. Okay. Getting somewhere. Ah, come on. Make sure his feet are lined up with the goat. That was actually perfect. Okay. That... He just faces through shit. Like any normal AI, but that... He won't shoot sitting down, though, because it's an ambient animation. And actually, if he goes into combat... This will get awkward, because he'll be, He should go out of that animation. Yeah, he'll actually stand up on the goat. Oh. He won't fire, though, because he's attached, but... If you were to just micromanage this... He can hop off the goat and start shooting. I think that's incredible. I think that is definitely next gen. I don't know what you guys think, but I don't know. That's all of my ideas of what I thought of. I'll be putting some more stuff up to be like Easter eggs if people want to get them, and we'll make it happen. But does anyone else have any insanely beautiful ideas? DLC vans with 50 cows inside them? Let me actually work on that. What if we took like an FIA van? There's one of these. Can I garage you? And can we open your rear doors? Now, what if we put a NATO thingamabob in the back of here? Why are we searching NATO? That's the dumbest thing. Turrets. Because the issue is I want to make sure it's still movable if we put this in it. So this would have to be an ADA. So positioning might be a little tight here. But with a little bit of mermaid magic. Fuck. Alright, we're gonna have to lift this up a bit. Just a bit. Don't flip over. Fuck. I hate it when they do that. And this is just so it survives the fall. Now, question. If I set you to careless, and I set you to hold fire... Actually, no, first off, if I garage you... Close your doors. A, would you drive around? Yes, you would. Question 2. If I had targets behind you... Interesting. So physics are actually working here. Now if I open your back door, giggity, do you fire? That is fucking awesome. I would not expect something like that to work. Fuck. So, I remember, there were 2 movies where they blew up the White House that came out a few years ago. One of them was Olympus Has Fallen, and the other one came out before it. I forget what it was called. Like, it was called White House Down or something. And, it had literally, like, these trucks pull up, and then they open the side door, and basically these guys on, like, chain gun turrets just mowed everything down. That's what this just reminded me of. That is sick. The trick is, I don't know how to use that in... blood effects. I don't know how I would use that in this PvV, though. I mean, in terms of tactically. I guess it would have to be something where they drive by and the rear doors would already be open and it would start spraying at them. But in terms of, I'll be honest, like, my player base isn't the best at PID. They usually just shoot at whatever moves. But if you had a player base with, like, a legitimate, like, rules of conduct, like a milsim unit, I think something like that would be really good. I think having a flying fuck would be awesome. Yeah, the perfect ambush. I know, right? That would be cool to do for an op, but I don't think, like, thinking about it tactically here, I don't think it would work. Because it would have to drive past these areas, because the AI... Or maybe what you could do is, on this specific road, you could have that then do a sharp turn with its rear doors already open, and then it would start firing. So I guess there's some uses for it. It's just, I'd have to be tactically... I'd have to know how to deploy it. So, like, you can have it pass by the road, and it would fire the rear gun. So I guess, you know, never say never. That's the first thing to say. But second, like, you just have to use it in key areas. Have it, like, you know, swing around... just so its rear is facing units, but I think that's good. Taru orbital drops? Yeah, that's easy. Orbital. No, that would be, Taru drop pods. But I don't know if you guys remember the operation we did way, way back. Not the recent one where I did, I think, 2 weeks ago, where we attacked this ridgeline and stuff, but we were NATO. And we were taking this town. This was before the CSAT Maladin campaign, even. And I had 2 drop pods of bench pods. I know, they were transport pods. And we put auto turrets on the tops of these. And we loaded the middle with Vipers. But what we did was we made the Taru pod and the Vipers themselves invincible. Then I took the invincibility off to let the guys get out because a lot of the Vipers wouldn't survive the impact. So to give you guys a little rundown of how that worked. Include crew, true. Didn't mean to pull that up. You would basically drop this from the sky. It'd have the auto turrets on top. But this would fall. It would bump around a bit. And then they'd start pulling out, especially if they flipped over. But that would make sure that none of them died on impact. But then, boom, you now have, like... I'm pretty sure, actually, there's an option for a Viper paradrop. This is what I had in mind, because I know Hurons don't have this ability here. Like, there's Huron containers, which I think are actually just vanilla containers, but there's nothing that the CSAT, that the NATO force has an equivalent to something like this, so I'd put that in. But otherwise, can you do van with sliding doors? Here's the thing about all of that stuff is I think that would be a transport van, the one with the sliding door. The AI I don't think they do it on their own. So if I were to, like, dupe these guys, attach them, give them a dismount point where they unload, or no, they get out. They don't open any doors to get out, I don't believe. They'll just, like, get out. Yeah, without opening any doors, so... I know for some modded Vix they open doors, but Vanilla's kind of lacking there. Now, I do believe in the garage. You can have these open beforehand, but someone would have to manually either be on the ground as a Zeus to open these doors, or you'd have to immediately open it like this. And before you ask, no, you wouldn't be able to fit an auto turret in here unless it was the cargo one, because if it clips into these chairs, the vehicle's not going to be able to drive. The new settings for TAC Ops DLC is if you have stuff clipping into each other in vehicles, it'll actually more often than not blow up the Vic. And to give you guys an example of what I'm talking about, this is definitely my favorite one to use. Actually, yeah, so Hummingbird. This is gonna be funny. Trust me, it's like a new method of travel. I need a regular 50 cal. Yeah. And for some of you, this will be review. You set it to invincible because you're going to have to put these in the air, and aircraft are very delicate. No sim. Take this. Raise it up slightly. Raise this up so the guy's like kind of sitting in. Like that. So you have that sideway door. Attach. It'll make it go forward. You just got to then rotate that to the left again. He'll fix himself. Simulation. And the crew ends up getting out, but it's still infinitely because the physics of the vehicles now clash. Instead of it disables the physics of the stuff you're attaching the Vic to, and thus you get this. And it will keep going infinitely until I either make them not invincible, specifically the turret, since the chopper already dies, because when anything comes in contact with water, they get fucked up. At least the engine component. Till either that or just, yeah, infinite power. It's like taking your extension cord and plugging it into itself. Infinite power. Liru space program. You know, it's funny because I think the grunts are part of the music, but it's just that guy screaming because he's also taking damage as he does that. So that's why I'm really mad about custom compositions, because they don't work anymore. So, you know, what can you do, right? Mine lane drones. Oh, yeah, we should put those in. Where you basically take a darter. And, you have to take a mine dispenser, because if you, yeah, mine dispenser mine, because if you use the mine dispenser, it doesn't actually... I need a fuck? Okay, let me look at these again. So, okay, mine dispenser mine, that's the actual thing. There was a time where, especially when I was doing the previous, actually it was 2 506 campaigns ago, because the previous one was the Riderwood incident. Before that one, when we were on Maladin, you could spawn 2 different types of these textures, and one of them would not fire right. But it looks like they fixed that issue, so yay. I don't have to make that mistake anymore. But yeah, long story short, take a darter. Take this. You don't even have to, like, disattach anything because it'll just phase into anything. But take one of these, put it, like, on the darter, like that. Attach command. I'm actually happy. That was one of the small glitches I didn't like. Then you just launch it. She'll fly. Then you just find the mine in the list of shit. And then when you get up to somebody you don't like, let's make a squad of Atars. Yeah. Oh, are they armed? Well, this might be bad. And launch. So, of course, launching that, since it's a mini explosion, it kills the drone. But if you then, you know, have people run through... I did this to the 506 once. Actually, when I tested this, it was on the 506. But they'll eventually, hopefully, find the minefield here. But it's really hard to project where they land specifically. Because if you get the drone too low, it's going to get shot down before the mines get deployed. But if you launch it too high... then you have no idea where that minefield lands. And then, of course, you can cheat and just add it to the Zeus interface. So, yeah, I mean, it's like 50-50 where these mines are going to end up. But it deaded somewhere over here, so I'm just running these guys around in an attempt to find it. I don't know. Somewhere one of them might go boom. I don't know where. Also, the mines, they get captured by the wind. So, they could even get stuck in the trees for all I know. Is there any way to cable tie a turret to a darter? Only if you have towing settings, which in vanilla you can do with some scripting, but I don't allow that because I've messed with the scripts, and more often than not, the players aren't going to be careful when they turn corners, so if the towed Vic clips into something, it actually will probably explode, and I'll be honest, I've made that mistake on Anti-Stasi quite a few times. So, with that in mind, you know, I don't want to put that in, because that's going to probably cause them not only lose the vehicle they're towing, but probably their back wheels, if not the entire Vic as well. But I have no idea where the minefield landed. But long story short, we've seen it used a few times over the past 2 months. It's been effective. That's a pine cone, Liru. I thought that was a mine. Exploding pine cone. Oh, you son of a bitch. That's like on the floor of the map. That's not an actual like physical entity. You win this round, Bohemia. I wanted me an exploding pine cone. That way. Just go look at the exploding pine cone, Billy. What? What? Why? I thought you would die. Okay. Is that a pineapple? Ah, fuck you. Anyway, guys, it is 4:30. I gotta go to a training thingy, and then hopefully I'll be done with it by 8 so we can do Ambi Bambi's up. Otherwise, I might stream part of the training. I'll go in and ask, but for the most part, I don't know. I think so far this is going to be a good AO. We'll have stuff come from the north, come from the south, come from all around the 4 corners of the world just to fuck with them. But hey, I mean, the op will only be as brutal as you guys want it to be. So we'll see the full wrath of the player base. But anyway. Oh, right. One more thing I'll do. Doop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doo-boo. Do-doop-a-doop-doop-doo-boo-doo. Do-do-do-do. So, because someone asked if this would be a thing. And of course it's going to be a thing. Like, why wouldn't it be a thing?
Copy that.
We did this way back when, and the only issue is when it gets destroyed, it creates a blown up texture in the sky. But if we're going to be using every asset in our arsenal, I think we should definitely consider some nasty little pieces of work. The other issue is, I don't think he's actually going to move forward. So if we were to do some tricks here, I can't scroll up enough to know what the fuck I'm doing. We can do fucking flips with the building. Yeah, this is gonna be a pain in the ass to drive. Flipper. Can use it to kamikaze too. See, because this is what'll happen if we decide to go really fucking stupid. Because it crashed upside down. No, but if you put this in the sky, for example, and then blow it up, it makes a destroyed texture that'll just float there. And by God, is it the dumbest thing ever. That's what you get. You had to land on one of them and clear it, yeah. That was from forever ago. Oh, that was great. Oh, alright. Here's the deal. Moral of the story is, we're all sadists, and I love you all. But anyway, guys, I gotta end it, because I gotta go be somewhere at 5 o'clock. And hopefully I'll be able to stream some of it, so I will be letting you guys know in the Twitch chat the plans, and I'll be updating stuff in the title as things go along. Thank you guys so much for watching. Go operate operationally, and take care. Hopefully I'll see you guys later.